All right, so this is after 2 coats of primer on the right side. The top only has 1 coat of primer, so you can see the difference between 1 and 2 and how important the second coat is. Also, then when you prime, you can see the gaps between the woods. This is where you would caulk, along where the casing meets the jamb, and then also where the doorstop does. And if your casing meets the wall, you want to put some caulk there too. As you can see, second coat of primer is dry, trying to scratch it, and nothing scratches, nothing comes off. So that just means your prep was done properly. So you just want to take some caulk and throw it in the gaps there. Just run it up and down your bead there. And then I use my finger, I wet my finger, and then I just take my finger and I kind of wipe it and push it in there at the same time. A wet rag or a wet sponge works really well too. It's kind of older caulk, so it left some beads in there. So after that, you're ready for your top coat. Let the caulk dry for about, half hour, 20 minutes. Again, apply generously. This stuff is a self-leveling paint. This is Benjamin Moore Advanced. It will level out any brush strokes, any type of... The runs should, you should be able to catch the runs too, which is nice about this paint. It doesn't dry super fast. So you should be able to go back and catch any runs that you might have. Try to get it into everything nice and neat. And then again, long strokes to kind of get rid of the brush strokes. Every time you apply pressure to the brush, to the wood, it's going to leave a little bit of a brush mark. So you just want to spread that out so that way when it dries, it levels out. After the first coat, you want to give it a nice light sand again with 220 or 240 sandpaper. Again, you're just trying to knock down any high spots, any runs you might have, any paint lines that were created. Sanding is key in between every coat. That's going to give you the smoothest finish possible, and it's going to eliminate any type of brush strokes and or roller marks. Second coat, again, just put on nice general strokes. Up and down, always continue in one motion, and then tip the brush off, which means just take it off the woodwork. Painting isn't too difficult, but it is time consuming, and you have to have a lot of patience. Anybody can do it with the right product and the right materials. I would get a good brush. I myself use Worcester products. This is called the Worcester Alpha. Otherwise, any nylon type brush would be the best. You want the softest brush as possible.